An important lesson for investors to learn is that the fund management industry is not your friend. What's good for the industry is usually bad for the consumer, as Louise Cooper explains.
Most people don't quite understand the power of this industry and how important it is to their own financial future. It determines, your pension determines whether you have a retirement of joy or a retirement of poverty and misery. It's a really important industry and is therefore extremely powerful, and it does not like those who highlight quite how much money it makes out of deluding and confusing investors.
Thankfully, investors do have a better deal now than they used to. That's partly down to one man, the late Jack Bogle, who made low-cost passive investing mainstream.
So this is the man who brought passive investing to the world and has done the most to ensure that millions and millions, tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of people around the world have much better retirements than they ever otherwise would have had, because he has driven fees down relentlessly at the company he founded, Vanguard, and across the industry because they have to compete with Vanguard. The American Investment Association, the lobby group of the US fund management industry, despite Jack Bogle being the most revolutionary man in the industry, has not invited him to speak at his annual conference. To me, that says all you need to know about the focus of importance of most of the fund management industry. It's not us as consumers, it's not us as investors, it's their own bloody profit margins.
You might be wondering why it falls to the likes of Jack Bogle to protect investors. What about politicians or regulators? Shouldn't they be doing more?
I'm pretty damning of regulators. My personal experience has been that they were almost useless, almost pointless. So it's no surprise to me that regulators do not crack down on this industry anywhere near enough. The other issue is that this is complex. And so politicians often drive rules and regulation, and often politicians just don't understand the world of high finance. I mean, that has been demonstrated time and time again, particularly during the global financial crisis. So that's another problem. It's a complex industry that politicians often don't understand. And so the push from the lawmakers to the regulators often doesn't happen as well.
The lesson, in short, for consumers is to wise up. Remember, your priority as an investor is you, not adding to the profits of the industry.